Where did the first Catholic Mass take place in the Philippines? It took place in Butuan. Butuan has long been believed as the site of the first Mass. In fact, this has been the case for 3 centuries, culminating in the erection of a monument in 1872 near Agusan River, which commemorates the expedition, arrival, and celebration of Mass on April 8, 1521. Toward the end of the 19th century and the start of 20th century, together with the increasing scholarship on the history of the Philippines, a more non-reading of the available evidence was made, which brought to light more consideration seen going against the more accepted interpretation of the first Mass in the Philippines made both by Spanish and Filipino scholars. It must be noted that there are only two primary sources that historians refer to in identifying the site of the first Mass. One is the log kept by Francisco Albo, a pilot of one of Magellan's ship, Trinidad. He was one of the 18 survivors who returned with Sebastian Elcanon, the ship Victoria, after they circumnavigated the world. The other and the more complete was the account by Antonio Pigafetta, Primo Viago Intornual Modo, First Voyage Around the World. Pigafetta, like Albo, was a member of Magellan expedition and an eyewitness of the events, particularly of the first Mass. On March 31, 1521, an Easter Sunday, Magellan ordered a Mass to be celebrated which was officiated by Father Pedro Valderrama. Historical controversies. Masaw. Some Filipino historians have long contested the idea that Limasawa was the site of the first Catholic Mass in the country. Historian Sonia Zaide identified Masaw, also known as Mazawa, in Butuan as the location of the first Christian Mass. The basis of Zaide's claim is a diary of Antonio Pigafetta, chronicler of Magellan's voyage. Bolinao, an Italian and Franciscan friar and missionary explorer, is heartily believed by many Pangasinense to have celebrated the first Mass in Pangasinan in around 1324 that would have predated the Mass held in 1521 by Ferdinand Magellan. A marker in front of Bolinao Church states that the first Mass on Philippine soil was celebrated in Bolinao Bay in 1324 by a Franciscan missionary, Blessed Odorico. Limasawa celebrates the historic and religious coming of the Spaniards every March 31 with a cultural presentation and anniversary program, dubbed as Sinugdan, meaning beginning. Yet this has no reference at all to a Catholic Mass being held on March 31, 1521.